In the early part of the year, there was a tremendous rally in stocks. Analysts told us that the rally is because growth is beginning to return in the world, and as growth returns, we will find more employment, and this is bullish for stocks. They said that this is, however, negative for bonds because the interest rates could start going up again as the central banks around the world realize that growth is returning and it is no longer necessary to keep interest rates at such low levels. However, the recent data emanating from various parts of the world seems to be giving a very different impression. It gives us an understanding that growth is beginning to slow once again, whether it is the Chinese data, the manufacturing surveys from the US, Europe. Growth seems to be stalling all over the world. So, earlier part of the year there was a talk of the shift, or rather the great rotation from bonds into equities, and now there's a talk of return shift back into bonds from equities because growth is slowing. So the ECB, the Federal Reserve, and various other central banks will continue to maintain a very loose monetary policy. So what would prevail? The earlier scenario, which was envisaged in the earlier part of the year, where growth was beginning to show a growing momentum, has now given way to growth which is beginning to taper off. So should you invest in stocks or should you invest in bonds? What are the signals which the market seems to be giving us that we as investors need to understand and carry forward? There is really no need for confusion. I believe that the signals are extremely clear, and this is what I'm trying to analyze for you. The clear signals seem to be showing that as the central banks stepped up the quantitative easing, as Federal Reserve announced even further continuation of easing last year in 2012, stock markets naturally rallied. But one would realize that with every new bout of quantitative easing, the effect of the steroids is getting less and less. We are reaching a situation where the effect is becoming muted more and more. And it is very, very apparent that as the effect of the quantitative easing begins to wane, we are seeing growth taper off, and this is exactly what is happening. If we go back, one would also realize that there is only that much of a reduction in interest rates which the central banks around the world can do. This is also going to create new asset bubbles, which, when the quantitative easing is removed, is going to lead to new crashes in various bubbles which are getting created all over the world. One of them being the new housing bubble that is beginning to develop once again in the United States of America. So this is a situation where the growth is indeed slowing down.